Luke and I are always looking for new routes in the Eastern Sierras, and the Huntington Creek Pioneer Basin Loop was a new one that neither of us had done before, which is often hard to find given how many adventures we have done in the Sierras. Good morning from the Eastern Sierras. We are here right next to Rock Creek Lake. We're going to go up the Huntington Creek Lakes Trail, which I've never been up before. It will be a new one for us today. Harry was nice enough to drop us off today before he drove back to Southern California. And today we'll have some on-trail, a big off-trail section, and then we'll get back on trail and do a horseshoe route, finishing up at McGee Creek. And we're gonna go over 2 off-trail passes, which is always a big question mark. Probably in the 15 to 17 mile range. A fun late fall adventure, getting out here with Luke in the Eastern Sierras. We powered uphill through the 30-degree weather to get warm as we moved up the Huntington Lakes Trail. The lower couple of lakes are okay, but the top Huntington Creek lakes are gorgeous. Wow. That's gorgeous. Huntington Creek Lakes, early morning here. Sun is just coming up, still pretty chilly, but great views behind us of the sun just lighting up the ridge. After our quick stop at Huntington Creek Lakes, we had to keep moving as it was too cold to stop for long. Just past the highest Huntington Creek Lake, the trail completely disappears.
Let's go up.
Yep, let's go up.
This looks slow.
And the route finding begins, and the going started getting slower and slower as we began boulder hopping up the giant basin. We have left the Huntington Creek Lakes back behind us, and we're just scrambling straight up. It's gonna be off trail for a while now. Luke and I powered our way up past 11,000 feet, still freezing cold in the shadows in the early morning, as we worked our way up towards the final giant gully below Huntington Col. Off-trail passes with little information online are always a gamble for how hard they're gonna be. Huntington Col with some fresh snow and ice was not easy. We got cliffed out a couple of times. We're just having to take it slow here because there's a lot of ice and snow that's dropped in the last couple of days. Ooh, careful. Doing our best to avoid the snow and ice, but it's hard because the sun is just coming up over the ridge, so it's still really cold out here. But finally, we were able to navigate our way to a little notch on top of the steep ridge. How's it look? Good. Cool. On top of the ridge, we could appreciate the steep chute we just came up, and we could scope out the views on the backside of the pass to pick our best line down through the sand and rocks. Although the backside of the pass wasn't great, we were glad to have a steep, sandy slope we could hop and slide down that was significantly faster than the front side of the pass. Rocks and sand filled up our shoes as we ran down and made our way towards the little ponds down below. Oh man. Once down off the steep terrain, we continued our way off trail towards Pioneer Basin, which has several good-sized lakes in it. Ooh, we dropped down to Pioneer Basin Lakes. The Pioneer Basin Lakes are a handful of beautiful lakes set at 11,000 feet. We ran through the middle of the lakes and refilled our water flasks as we cruised north on the trail, which went right along the shore of the largest lake. That's a nice one. I'm glad we came over here. I like how one goes right on the shore. Woo. We passed all the Pioneer Basin lakes and continued north, and the trail stopped abruptly. We are making our way up to the second col, the second pass of the day. It is a slog here, getting up to Stanford Col. We trudged up the sandy ridge and up to Stanford Col, which sits at 11,600 feet. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Stanford Col. Red vines. When we got to the top of Stanford Col, we quickly realized that we had a giant steep boulder field up ahead, which was going to be time-consuming and challenging to get down. The downhill was painfully slow, as it was a mix of loose scree and giant boulders. Luke is super fast on downhill sections like this, so he led the way as we started sliding and hopping our way down from the steep pass. Just so much boulder hopping out here to get down. Thankfully, we were able to move decently fast, but some of these guys are loose, so you really got to test your footing. We're looking straight down on Steelhead Lake. We made it down to the shores of Steelhead Lake. Another pretty one. At Steelhead Lake, we searched for and found the Steelhead Lake Trail, which led us down to the more popular McGee Pass Trail. After crossing over McGee Creek, we picked up our pace even more and ate up the downhill miles that led us back to the McGee Creek trailhead. Yeah, it was nice.
We just had a drop in altitude again.
Until we arrived at the McGee Creek trailhead parking lot.
Yeah, I know. Woo. Well done, buddy.
Brian.
Nicely done.
Way to bring it in.
Woo.
Sub 6 minute mile pace.
Last mile was right about 6 minutes. Woo-wee.
The Hilton Creek Lakes Pioneer Basin Loop is a creative point-to-point that combines on and off-trail travel on a rugged yet beautiful section of California's amazing Eastern Sierra Mountains.
Well done, buddy.
Brian.
Nicely done.
Way to bring it in.
Woo.
Sub 6 minute mile pace.